Good evening, y'all. Good evening. How is everybody doing this evening, y'all? Come on in. We finna make some good stuff here this evening. I'm fixing to teach you my version of homemade hot tamales. I love hot tamales, and since it's Taco Tuesday, I'm in the house. It's raining here. So I'm just in the kitchen doing stuff, and I'm gonna make these hot tamales. And I'm making them out of my leftover prime rib. Some of you may have seen me cook a prime rib for Easter. Well, the leftover prime rib is what I'm making the hot tamales out of. And I'm also going to put a few other ingredients. I'm going to make the sauce first. And I'm going to use bell pepper, onion, and these are serrano peppers, which I'm going to take the seeds out so they don't be hot. I'm going to put it in the blender, blend it all up, and then get it over to the stove and let it cook, simmer along with the meat, which is the leftover prime rib. So now let me just get this onion peeled and I'll be back. Okay, guys, let me show you. We ready to make this sauce. Now, this is everything that's going in the sauce. This is onions, red onion, white onion, orange bell pepper, and I decided just to put one of these serrano peppers in. They're quite spicy, and I'm going to put these rehydrated chili peppers. This is the water what I rehydrated them in, which I boil them gently in this, well, just kind of steep, not boil. And I'm also using 3 cloves of garlic. So let's get everything in the blender. Now, this is going to be my sauce that I'm going to simmer the meat in. Okay, and now I'm going to add some of this water from the pepper. Okay, and let me get my seasonings I'm going to add. Okay, this is just onion powder, garlic powder, a little cumin, and some salt. So let's get the top on here. Okay, guys, now we fixing to get this to the stove and go on to our next step. Okay, I'm using my cast iron skillet, and I'm going to just put a little olive oil down in there, a couple of tablespoons full. I'm going to let that get hot. Okay, now let's just pour our sauce in. We just gonna let this sauce get all great and simmer while we get our meat together. Okay, here is the leftover prime rib. I have 2 nice sized pieces. I'm gonna cut some of that fat off of it. And I'm gonna get this chopped up and over there in that sauce. It's so good, y'all. Okay, guys, look at that pile of meat down there. Good, nice meat. You can see some of it was still rare, medium rare. And this is the fat I got off of it. Okay? Cooked that. My grandma and mama's cooked that and make tallow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get y'all turned around and we're going to get this over there in the pot. And now I'm going to put some of it in the sauce and I'm going to leave some out for prime rib tacos. Let me get y'all situated over there. Hope y'all enjoying this. I thank you for joining me this evening. Sharing is caring, so y'all share the love. Guys, look, I wanted y'all to see this sauce before I put anything in it. Don't that look good? And when I tell you it tastes just as good as it looks, Now I'm going to put some in this bowl here because I don't think I'm going to need all of this. So I'm going to pour some in this bowl. And if I do need some more, I can always put it back. Add some back to it. So let me get the meat to go over here. Okay, this is our meat at prime rib. So it's going in. So it won't take it long. I just want it to really, really soak up the flavor of this sauce. So that won't take long at all. And I'm just going to let it cook there. Just like that while we get the rest of our dish together. I hope y'all enjoying this. Okay, guys, this is how our filling for our tamales is looking. Don't that look yummy? So now we fixing to get the masa together to make the outside of it. And I got my pan over here with my water getting hot. So let's get over here now and make this outside filling. I mean this outside. The wrappers is what I'm trying to say. Okay, y'all ready to get these wraps together? Y'all ready? Okay, so here I have some cooking liquid and a little sauce. And this is hot water. Here is my masa. Now this is almost like biscuits. It's hard to say how much you're going to use because it's going to depend on how many you're making. And here is my lard. And I have my husk back here that's been soaking for about 3 hours or so. And this is my string I've tied to tie them up with. So let's go. So first, for the amount I'm making, I'm going to get a good sized piece of lard. And just like biscuits, I'm going to work it down in there. Just like it was a biscuit. Get it worked through real good before I add any liquid to it. Okay, I'm going to get this together and I'll be back. Okay, I got this worked through and you really want this to look just like sand. This is your lard, a little salt, and your masa. That's how you want it. Now it's ready for your liquid. Add your liquid slowly because you cannot take it out. And you're going to add till it's smooth, just like a biscuit. Add a little at a time until it's sticking together. You don't want it sticky, but you want it sticking together. You want it to form a ball, just like it would if you was making biscuits. You want it just a little bit wet. Just a little bit. And in your process of rolling your tamales, keep you some of your liquid. So if it gets dry, you can add a little liquid to it. I think that's good. Yep, that's good right there. So now we ready to set up for our hot tamales. We get set up for the hot tamales. Okay, now I've laid down a dry dishcloth and got meal on it to lay my husk on. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to lay it down just like that. And I'm going to dry some of this water out. Okay? And y'all see? Okay, that's better. Now, I have a 1.5 teaspoon scoop here. Scoop it out and just, I'm going to press it down. And you're going to leave about 1 inch from the top. Press it down just like that. Okay? And that's how it'll be looking. So now let's get our filling. Okay, guys, I've made one and a lot more to go. So I'm just going to use my hand. I can do better with my hand. Just like that. Flatten out the heel of your hand. Put your filling in, and it don't take a whole lot. Don't take a whole lot. And then just fold it over. And fold it over again. And tie. Now all of your husks not going to be the same size either. Because this is a big one here. Just tie it in a little knot. Just like that. Get it flattened out thin. You don't want a whole lot. Okay. Your filling. And roll. Okay, guys, I'm going to get the rest of these rolled and I'll be back. Okay, guys, I finally got at the end of it. I got 14 out of there. So now I'm just fixing to line them up in this basket here. And once I get them all lined up, I'm probably going to add some more water. And these have to cook an hour and a half. And I'm going to put a lid on it. I'm going to start it up and let them cook until they boil. And then I'm going to start it on high. Let them come to a boil, a good boil. And then I will turn them down. Now I need to add more water. Let me get my water. Okay, now that I have them all in there, and I have my water level, you see where my water level is. I'm gonna put a top. Oh, if it'll fit. Put this top down on them, and they have to cook 1.5 to 2 hours. So now, if y'all want to see the finished product, join me back here in about that time. Love, peace, and blessings.